You know what I realized is that what we do in this, what we call like Western civilization, we got this. It's called individualism. All right, and you can contrast this to Eastern civilization that's more, just for comparison purposes, it's more oriented towards, let's say, like you have more to do with your family in terms of your economic success, your financial prosperity. You have, farms it happens here too, but what I learned in sociology class is in the West, we have a greater focus on what's called individualism. And that's the grind, Joe. That's what we do in this society. And for the most part, I think we strive to be really good at that. Like, how many people here know someone that has their own business, right? That's great. There's a lot of entrepreneurs. A lot of entrepreneurs are people who decided that they were going to go out and pretty much do something kind of selfish, right? Think about it. Take away the connotation of selfish being a bad thing for a second, and think of it on how we strive and stay grinding to do things that are going to make us successful and perhaps a very good, rich billionaire one day. Because they made that move. They decided, hey, I got an idea. Let me see if I can make this a business. It's independent, right? It's very individualistic. That's why I'm saying individualism is popular here. What a lot of people forget is that stratification, that type of mentality, comes about because of the awareness of knowing that there's opportunity here in the Western civilization to make your own business and to win the game of capitalism. People don't realize that. I'm not trying to. Remember, I'm the in-between person. This is what I've understood about what capitalism really is in America. Anyone could start their own business. Capitalism is dependent on what's called the free market system. Now, before I start to bore you with my information, I want to make clear that my point is that we take for granted these things every day, and then we get some people found some sort of theories to stir up and say, hey, capitalism's really bad. Let's get a bunch of people to trend this. And for a lot of times they have justified reasons for demonizing it, right? I get their points. But what I don't get is like how they get this non-clear-minded view and they get narrow-minded and emotionally charged up and emboldened because another group of people found a way to attract this idea of how to hate on America and hate on capitalism. So I'm just like, okay, but that's not even like 50% of the equation. Like, I get what they're saying, but I also get, like, I was in history class. I learned about how the free market system came about, the free enterprise system, which means anyone could go out and start their own business. Do you know what the opposite of that is? All right, we often say socialism or communism, right? In China or Russia, that's the government taking more control of the free market and saying, no, you can't have your own business. No, you can't be held your own business. So out of all the people who just said they know someone who has their own business, right? Imagine they don't because the government said, we don't need that. That's what would happen if we got rid of the current system, you guys. That's what socialism is. It's a giant government crackdown on the free market system. That's what it is. And I'm not saying there need not be regulations. I'm just saying when people hate on capitalism in America, they hate on the free market system, they don't realize they're hating on the people that they know who have ability to start their own business. That's the other part of the equation. That's all I'm saying. It's like, what? Because of my knowledge, I realize that, and now I have to share that. You know what I mean? Like, I learned that in class, and I'm out here interacting. Like, I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm kind of just saying, like, can't we talk more in those terms and get the ball rolling? Like, I recognize the work that needs to be done to minimize the divide and the polarization between conflicting ideologies and people who are angry at other people when they're only, what's like the right metaphor for this? They're only seeing through, like, they're not seeing, I don't want to say the glass half empty, glass half full, but you know what I'm trying to say? Like, I need a metaphor to really, you're not seeing with the lens is totally clear. The glass is still kind of foggy. But that's the thing, right? There's a certain amount of people who are like, oh, we can get a bunch of people to believe in this, and now we feel emboldened, and now let's go criticize and hate on America. And it's like, well, hold on. I get if you want to be mad at this, the really rich people who get good at the game of capitalism, and now they have the money to influence politics. I get that part, but the open opportunity is still there. Like, you probably all know someone who became fairly successful in their business. Like, my uncle has a pool business. Do I hate on the fact that he has a business because capitalism's bad? No. What I want is to encourage the people who do have the money to want to do things that are within ethical boundaries and to make the world a better place. And where does that start? That starts at the bottom level with the people saying, hey, CEO of the business where I have a job at and I work 9 to 5, maybe we deserve more money, not for alcohol and cigarettes and junk food and shopping for new shoes and purses and, but we need more money because we want to do something that's more moral bound, ethical, wise, that's going to help the planet in the long run. But it's so hard to show that effort in our culture today with the cognizance that that's what we're doing every day. Like, there really are people in this world who are like rich as hell. Like, there's like 100,000 millionaires just in America. If you're not one of them, right, then what I'm saying is we people on this lower level of income class, we're the ones that we got to watch our back the most, because they're the ones that are with what's being put on TV. They're the ones who are the bosses. They're the ones who can go take 4 weeks off and go to their yacht club and then discuss, you know what I mean? Smoke big cigars and discuss politics because they can actually influence it. And then they feed us a story, and then we go out and vote. And we're so pressed for time that we don't even really know these representatives that we're electing into the office. And we know the issue, but my point is, if we want things to change, it starts on this level that we are on in our everyday decisions and choices as consumers, and to just start to realize that, yeah, we're all pressed for time, but what do we do with our free time? Like, you guys decide to come out here to open mic, and I'm like, I'm going to make it worth it. I'm going to talk about the things that I think of and I want to share to get the ball rolling, because I'm out for unity for all humans. Fuck labels. Fuck old ideas that keep us divided. All right? No matter what the case, no matter what the race, we all different shades of the human race. We all different shades of the sunlight coming from the same sun, from the same race, the human race. New idea. What's good? That's what's up. What up? Haha. And finally, I say one love, and we all shine on, because we are all stars. I'm not going to be earthbound by ideas that get thrown at me. What color's my skin? Who cares? I'm a fucking star. You're a star. You're a star. We all need to shine on. Be the light. One love for all humans. One love. I'm Jeremy the Motivator, y'all. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, Jeremy the Motivator. I love you all because you're all humans. We're all part of the same species. Let's love this world. Let's not blow it up. Let's keep some sort of message going that encourages hope for all humanity. God bless. I love you. Take care. Peace.